Phospholipids are the most important type of compound lipids. Compound lipids are simple lipids to which another group has been attached chemically. Phospholipids are the most important type of compound lipids. Phospholipids are polar molecules because they have a hydrophobic component and a hydrophilic component. This is a depiction of a phospholipid molecule. Phospholipids consist of one glycerol molecule to which two fatty acid chains have been attached. The third carbon of the glycerol is attached to a phosphate group. Phospholipids are polar molecules. They have a hydrophilic pole, which is the phosphate group, and a hydrophobic component, which are the two fatty acid chains. The negative charges in the oxygen of the phosphate group makes that side of the molecule hydrophilic. Notice that the two fatty acid chains attached to the glycerol in a phospholipid molecule are not the same. One of the fatty acids is a saturated fatty acid, while the other one is an unsaturated fatty acid. The unsaturated fatty acid will give the molecule a semi-solid or fluid consistency. Phospholipids are the major component of cell membranes. All membranes in the living world are made of phospholipids, whether they are internal or external cell membranes. This is a depiction of a cell membrane. Notice the sea of phospholipid molecules that create these double-layer membranes. In a cell membrane, phospholipids take on a double-layer configuration with the hydrophilic heads of one group of phospholipid molecules facing the watery exterior of the cell, while the second sheet of phospholipid molecules have their hydrophilic heads facing the watery interior of the cell. Thus, the hydrophilic pole of the phospholipid molecules are always positioned towards a watery environment. The center of the membrane is where the fatty acid chains are found. Away from the watery environment, they create a hydrophobic center of the membrane. Because of the unsaturated fatty acids found in the phospholipid molecule, the membrane will have an oily or fluid consistency. The function of phospholipids is to make cell membranes. In eukaryotic cells, the cell membrane is made of phospholipids, as are the cell membranes found inside organelles, inside the mitochondria, making up endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and lysosomes. In the prokaryotic cell, phospholipids make up the cell membrane. Remember, prokaryotic cells do not have internal membranes because they lack membrane-bound organelles. You should now be able to answer the following questions. What are the components of phospholipids? which part of the phospholipid molecule is hydrophobic and which part is hydrophilic. What is the function of phospholipids in cells?